With our first product that we're going to review is product A. With product A, it's a very good quality chamber. There are two sizes with these chambers. One of the things, of course, that you're going to notice is that they have a buckle features around the zippers. These buckle features are very important because they take the stress off of the zipper, and the zipper is what is the weakest part of the chamber. And with any of these hyperbaric chambers, you can literally see that the zippers are durable, they're strong, they are 1, 2, 3, 4 stitch layers. 4 stitch layers holding the outside zipper, as well as 1, 2, 3 buckles. And that's pretty much standard for any of the type A hyperbaric chambers, that they have 3 buckles, and that's giving that added support, not just for the zipper, but the overall construction of the bulkhead of the hyperbaric chamber. One of the other great things with chamber A is that it both has dual pumps, which means that it is supplying air to the hyperbaric chamber with 2 pumps. So if one pump is to go out, you always still have another pump still pumping air into the chamber for a safe and effective hyperbaric therapy experience, but as well as the safety precaution of somebody not being able to asphyxiate because there's air always going inside there. Also with these chambers, you will notice that they have windows. These windows on both of these chambers, they're held by 5 layers of protection holding these windows. These windows literally do not go anywhere, and I've had a number of used hyperbaric chambers from company A, and I've never seen a window go out, and they're just very good, well-built chambers. They both have metal as well as plastic valves and fixtures. Mostly the air intake valve for the compressor, for the oxygen concentrator. That is like on some of the lay-down chambers, that comes in plastic, and the upright ones, it comes in a nice metal. But other than the difference, that's it. The air on the lay-down chambers of product A comes in, as you can see, kind of like towards the top, and then of course it exits out the foot of the chamber, making sure that the customer is going to always breathe fresh air, fresh oxygen, as well as disperse or dispense any of the carbon dioxide that is caused from breathing. So there again, being able to have a comfortable hyperbaric chamber experience. Great chamber. I would recommend it for anybody. These chambers typically come with a 2-year warranty, bumper to bumper. Anything that ever goes wrong with it, they replace it, no questions asked, or they repair it. Wonderful company to work with when you have a hyperbaric chamber, because they're always out there with great customer service, wanting to help you get the best hyperbaric chamber experience, but most important, giving you a safe hyperbaric chamber. Safety is one of the big things that is very important with mild hyperbaric. Without a doubt, company A holds the standard in safety. They have a surge buzzer or a surge alarm that goes off just in case if the power is to go out, to remind or tell the patient that is inside, or the physician or technician that may be in another room, that, hey, the power's gone out, come and check and get the patient out. They also have, as I said, a dual pump system supplying oxygen to the hyperbaric chambers. And the reason why that is just in case if one pump is to go out, there's still another pump supplying oxygen. But also one of the biggest safety features of product A is that it has an open valve, an open intake valve. And now an open intake valve is where the air gets pumped into the hyperbaric chamber. You can see we have 2 air intake valves here. If you come over to this chamber, we would have 1 air intake valve right here being supplied by 2 pumps. With that being said, if I was to remove this hose from this air intake valve, you're going to be able to hear, as well as feel the air escaping out of the hyperbaric chamber, and I'm just going to demonstrate it with one of these hoses. And you can clearly see that there is air escaping, and if I let this hose be detached from this hyperbaric chamber, within a matter of seconds, this chamber would be completely deflated, and you can literally get the patient out. If the patient is unable to get out, there's no worry because it's an open intake valve, which means that air can come in and go out, which we're going to just demonstrate in just a little bit how, if the chamber's completely deflated, how you'll still be able to breathe, and the customer, the patient, and most important, the child will be able to be safe while they're in the hyperbaric chamber. So let's go now to the next brand.